You ready, babe?
Yeah.
What time is it?
7.
7 on the dot. Okay. And you say I have to
Unmute.
hit unmute
And put your, well, I don't know if you
and
need
hit
the speaker.
speaker. Maybe
No.
I should hit speaker.
You don't have anybody on with you
N-
when they come
no,
on.
so I don't know if I should hit speaker. I'm just gonna leave speaker on.
Okay.
Okay. All right. And Godspeed. 3, 2, 1, go.
The recording has started.
Greetings, family. How are you? Welcome to your Wednesday UB2B. It is the 3rd of August, 2022. And I greet you in agape love. We are KTF always.com. And if you're not a member of our forum, I would really encourage you. When this blessing occurs, our forum is going to release a lot of information that you're going to need. And I'll make it very simple and explain it to you right now. But before I do, Holy Father, we enter your throne room asking for your guidance for tonight. Papa, come into my heart, come into my soul, into my spirit. You talk for me tonight, okay? Calm me. I don't need to do this. Use me. Let me be an instrument for your kingdom. Help me, God, to help others. Forgive me for my sins and dwell among those that are with you tonight. For it is in the name of your Son, Jesus, that I pray. Amen. 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 KTFA stands for To Faith Always in Our Heavenly Father. We're a Christian-based organization, so that prayer was a necessity. Before we also get started, I want to thank right away Vic Adu. Am I saying his name right? Man, I wish I knew, sir, if I'm saying your name correctly. Thank you, Vic, for your financial contribution. It means so much to my wife, myself, and others. If you wish to help us in any way, shape, or form with a financial donation like Vic just did, it's at the bottom of the chat in our YouTube. You can see these little tabs, and if it's something that you wish to do, thank you. Please, only if you can afford to do so, okay? God gives my wife and I and others what they need, what we need. God gives us more than what we need, and the rest of it is for others. Thank you kindly, Vic, and thank you all of you that are willing to help us in that manner. Number 2, everything that we express to you tonight is strictly in our opinion. Strictly in our opinion. Although I do give thanks to God. I do give thanks to God that the things that we are seeing and hearing, for that matter, are the things that Walkingstick and I presented to you as a study in our opinion. And to see it now manifest itself, whether it be by someone's voice that has the authority in Iraq, or whether it be the articles that we study together, or whatever the case may be, it's all in print. The things that we shared with you 2, 3 months ago, you're now seeing in print. Thank you, Mike Fuller. Thank you for your financial contribution. God bless you. Thank you. I called us together, family, because, well, was it last week? I think it was a week ago this Monday, yeah. When I came on and I showed you, I read to you and I showed you Eddie, his report. Yes, it was Wednesday now that I think about it. Yeah, because what happened was they stormed Parliament, they being bad people. Malachi's framework. Uh, Saturday. So that would be what, 7, 8, 9, about 10, 11 days ago? And at that time, as you know, Eddie, Iraqi citizens, tribal clans, as we talked about on Monday, send in about 1 million Iraqis into the green zone. And who called it? Sadr. Did you see Kazemi say, hey, get into the streets and protect me? No. He knew that they would. But instead, on Wednesday, so that would be Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, 5 days after they attempted to storm the parliament of Iraq, where the citizens all poured in and said to the enemy, go home, go home. Sorry, excuse me. Go home. For 20 years, you have been abusing us. For probably about another 50 years prior to that, you have been stealing and abusing us. Go home. Leave us alone. Now, it was, there was a lot of ruckus. There was a lot of excitement at Parliament with the Iraqi citizens. Have you heard of anybody dying? I mean, that would be Wednesday to this Wednesday, so that's what, 8 days later? Do the Iraqi citizens still hold Parliament? Actually, they don't hold the inside of it anymore, and I'll tell you about it in a minute. Because a week ago, or 8 days ago, Wednesday, Kazemi decides to go into Parliament where everybody's at. And he got their attention. It's me. And like dropping, like dropping a pin where in a room where it echoes forever. Yeah. All of a sudden they just turned and, what's up, Kazemi? We're here for you. Listen, I need for you to calm down. I need for you to go home. No, we don't go home. Look, the what was it? The 1260 was it the 1260? No, the 1460 to about 1200. You know, that exchange rate that they've been bugging you about and telling you that that's what's going to come back. It's wrong. WRONG. It's wrong, Iraqi citizens. Did you hear what he said? Let's keep listening. Yeah, and what about it? I got your new exchange rate. Did you hear what he said? Yeah, keep listening. And I need for you to leave. Leave. We'll think about it. But a great majority of them left. Now, the core that stayed behind, let's just say they've got experience. And they stayed. They stayed. They stayed because of what Kazemi told them. They believe in Kazemi. They believe in the CBI. They believe what the governor of the CBI is doing. They know what Sadr is asking of them. So yesterday, Sadr also goes to Parliament. Well, they're all having a good ruckus. Iraqi citizens. Who is it? Oh dear, it's Sadr. Yes, sir. Notice there's maybe a little bit more respect in my role playing here. They respect Kazemi. They love Kazemi and what he's doing. It's hard to trust, but they're cool about it. But when it comes to Sadr, no, it don't make no never mind. Whatever he says, that's it. He's a holy man. A holy war is much, 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 much more important than a political war like what Malachi's trying to do. Hey, look, it's Sutter. Inside of Parliament yesterday. This whole call is in my opinion. Citizens of Iraq, go home. No, 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 no. Leave Parliament. No, 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 no. I am asking you to leave. Clean this whole place up. Wash the windows, clean the tables, mop the floors. Clean this place up. And then go outside of the doors of Parliament and surround the building and protect it. That's your new assignment. You see, family, in my opinion, the monetary reform is just stomping, just trampling over any political nonsense that Malachi, the framework, or Iran wants to do. When have you heard anything about them? They fizzled out. They ran. Show me an article about Malachi. Show me one tire that's burning in the streets of Iraq. Thank you, DJ. God bless you, DJ. Thank you for your financial contribution. Thank you, sir, for your support. I don't know what side. And wrong side. Sorry about that. And the citizens did that. They cooperated with Solder. They love him. They respect him. Thank you, Lynn, for your financial contribution. God bless you. Yeah, they love him. And they said, okay. So yesterday they did that. And today they're still doing that. I believe in my heart that Solder, Kazemi, wants to get that parliament going. Yeah, wants to get that parliament going. By the way, I'd like for you to make a little sidebar note because I need for you to remind me. I want to tell you something profound about the seating of the government. I want to tell you something, in my opinion, profound about the seating of the government. You see, we have been telling you, Walkingstick and I, all of our teams have been telling you, we just need to see a seated government. Hey, Eddie, did you go see your bank friend? Yeah, he said he just wants to see a seated government and then he can show me everything that they've been doing. Well, that's good. Yeah. But I want you to remember, before I say goodbye to you, I wish to tell you something about a seated government. All right, so we left off with yesterday. And another thing happened yesterday. Are you with me? Am I boring you? No, not yet? Okay, that's good. Another thing happened yesterday. Now, what happened yesterday is the proof of what Walkingstick and I, look at your notes, about 3 weeks ago. Right after we talked to you about the ATM machines, remember that? And then the articles about 5 days later came out, the ATM machines, thousands of them. Yeah, we know. Okay, thank you. Well, yesterday, something came out that backs up Walkingstick's opinion, our team's opinion, family. Do you remember, if you look at your notes, we said, very soon, they're going to start to tell the citizens in detail, we said, about the new small category notes, about the new exchange rate, about the the fills, the coins. You remember that, of course. And how did I say that that was going to come out? It would come out in newspaper clippings. It would come out in videos. It would come out in documentations. Come to the bank, we have stuff to show you. Okay. It would come out in commercials. You with me? You with me? Okay. Hey, Jan.
Yes.
Our friends from Florida 4.
Yeah, I'm talking to
All
her.
right, make sure that she tells F everything tonight, because apparently he got a whiff of it. Okay, he knows what's going on from what I just saw. So, I'm sorry. Let me see where I left off. So I told you, in Walkingstick, and I told you, it would be coming out soon. And here we are in August. That's soon enough. And sure enough, last night, 3 videos came out. Are you with me? Am I boring you? You really should call your loved ones and tell them to come to this call. You really should call your loved ones and tell them if you can't come to it, listen to it tomorrow. Okay? I pray that it helps you. Because Walkingstick and I said that there would be videos, documentations, commercials that would come out. And yesterday, 3 of them came out. Yeah. Now, the thing about these 3 is that these 3 videos, one of these videos was on a television program in Iraq that is well known to the citizens. Now, make note of that, okay? Well known to the citizens of Iraq. Ooh, excuse me. Well known to the citizens of Iraq. And it is called Dinar. Yeah, that's it. This television show that is well known to the Iraqi citizens is called Dinar. And it's been around for about, I think it's been around for about a good 10, 15 years. Iraqi citizens always watch it. It talks about their economy, their reforms, their GDP, all that kind of stuff. Economic stuff, not political stuff. Nah. And let's see here, Tink. How do I get... Will you help me, honey? Bring KTFA form here and bring up final article thread here. Because I don't want to move the camera and like we always do. Now, if you're a member of our forum, if you're a member of ktfoalways.com, please, right now, turn to the final article thread. Get in there. Okay? Now, what happened was that these 3 videos, one of them was on that television, it was on Channel 1 News, and it was on that well-respected television program called Dinar. And what happened was that it was promoting financial services. I mean, that's what it's about, their economy, you know, their banking structure, nothing political. And it shows in this, and by the way, hold on, let me see here. Claire, oh dear me, it'll take me forever, family. It's going to take about 5 minutes for me to scroll all the way back. But as I'm scrolling back, you've already turned inside of our forum. You're already inside of ktfoalways.com, aren't you? And you're inside the final article thread, aren't you? Well, here's what you see. You're going to see, well, you actually, there. Can you see that? So this is one of the videos of that television program. Okay? You with me? Now the problem is though, if I hit play, it's all in Arabic. It's all in Arabic. So we have our teams. I want to thank I-Team. I want to thank Walkingstick. I want to, oh my dear God, it threw up on me. It went all the way to the bottom. And you're having trouble getting it?
That's where it's stuck.
Unbelievable, family. I'm going to be patient. I'm asking you to be patient. I'm going to scroll down again. I showed it to you, okay? Now let me continue where I left off. So it turns out that we asked all of our teams, hey, get this translated. And they did. Then the titles. And I said, hey, get the whole thing translated. So we sent it to Eddie. And Eddie's like, I know, Mr. Frank, I know. I know you know. It was yesterday. Yeah, it was yesterday. But we need help. Can you help us? And let me start out by showing you. Here we go. Let me start out by showing you. Now, I showed you a little bit, so let me read it to you. Good morning. Look, Frank, that article 46 that you sent us, this article appeared yesterday. It was live on our television, Channel 1. It was on our weekly economic program called The Dinar. The Dinar. It was on our weekly economic program called, it's called Dinar. Dinar. It was on our official television Channel 1 station. You know, Frank, the one that we were to trust all the time. The one that's inside of Iraq. A campaign, it is, Mr. Frank. It's a campaign to show the importance. Why don't I show it to you and then read it to you? This is what the video did last night to the Iraqi citizens. Praise God, huh? For those of you that are on the phone, I'll read it to you. I'll start over again. Yes, Mr. Frank, this appeared yesterday on our live television on Channel 1, you know, the channel that we trust. It's our weekly economic program called Dinar on the official TV station inside of Iraq. It is a campaign to show the importance of small denominations and the deletion of the zeros. It is? Yeah, it is. Okay, are you sure? Yeah, we're sure. Okay, can you help me and give me a little bit more information? And by the way, look. Let me know when it's center, Tink. There it is. There it is. There's the picture that I showed you, right? And the headlines are from us. This appeared on A2 live on the weekly economic program called Dinar on the official TV station. It is a campaign to show the importance of the small denominations and the deletion of the zeros. Did you hear that? It is a show of the importance, not an announcement. It's an education to the Iraqi citizens. And this article itself, this video itself, it turned out that there were 3 of them. It turned out that there were 3 of them. Hold on, family. I got so much going on right now. I'm going crazy. Bear with me. And there's more to it. Because The title says, yes, Mr. Frank, there's the information you wanted. This YouTube is in Arabic, but here's the translation from the title and underneath the title. And I want to thank Samson. I want to thank Samson, who also took part in helping us to get this information out. And by the way, am I boring you? Just playing. Frank, that YouTube, yes, it's in Arabic, but here's the translation from the title and underneath the title what it says. Hashtag Dinar channel, Iraq News channel. Missing, that's what it says, missing cash denominations causes the repercussions in a dinar. Brought to you by Quasi al-Muradashi, whatever this guy's name is, I don't know. And then more. Then, Frank, that was the title, and underneath it, it says the following. The guest of hashtag Dinar program today is Dr. Ali Al-Shamari, an economic advisor and official spokesman for the Baghdad Chamber of Commerce here. Well, okay, that's cool because that's on the side of Kazemi. That's on the side of Kazemi. An official spokesman for the Baghdad Chamber of Commerce. Thank you. Dr. Razak Dabi, Al something or another, forgive me, sir, who is an expert in the financial and the banking sciences. Oh, well, these are no dummies, are they? They're pretty smart guys, aren't they? And also Hamid Awadi, a financial trading specialist from Iraqi News, etc., etc. So these three gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, they were talking, but they were not talking about the dinar per se, even though the show is called Dinar. They were not talking about when the dinar was going to be released with a new exchange rate. But yet they talk about the new small category notes are needed and the removal of the 3 zeros are needed. Indirectly they are. Now, why would they do something like this? Because it's a television program. It's a television business infomercial program. Television show, 30 minutes, maybe an hour, I forgot. And these three gentlemen are there because they're financial advisors. They're financial experts, for that matter. You know what I mean? And their job is to sell financial services. So when they talk about the Iraqi dinar, that the rate is wrong, and we got new. And by the way, also they're going to be introducing coins. Will you shut up? No. I mean, everybody knows. Yeah. But why would you talk about that? Because I'm a financial advisor. I sell financial advising products. I sell financial advising services. Does it bother you? No. But why do you talk about the dinar that way? Because that's one of my financial services tools. Oh yeah. It's my prerogative to repeat what has already been said. We all know that we're going to get new currency. We all know we have a new exchange rate. We all know what Kazemi's doing to get rid of Kazemi and the terrorism in this country. We all know that we had an auction last week and okay, I'll do that one later. Yeah. These are financial experts, family. And on that video, there was 3 of them. We're not too sure if it's the one that we've got, but they showed the new, they talked about the new small category notes. And like I said, they were talking about their product, their services, which is needed for their economy and monetary reforms. These guys are financial service experts, representatives, and they're using the Iraqi dinar as one of their financial service products. Um, they talked about the new small category notes. They talked about the fills, and the coins. Like I said, we know that there are 3 videos, and this is causing the citizens. They said that citizens cannot make change. We've read that already before, haven't we, in the articles? Sure, we read it in the articles. No problem with them repeating it on this show to the citizens, is there? You citizens cannot make any change. Well, that's why they're giving you a new currency and a new exchange rate. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And I make money, when I buy, sell, and trade with the Iraqi dinar. That's one of my tools. Iraqi citizens. And they're going to come up with new stuff, like they told you already. And the reason why they need to do this is because you don't get your proper change back. And also, which I found surprising, because there's a need to adjust the prices. What prices? In the market. And on the exchange rate? Yeah. So, ladies and gentlemen, allow me to say this. In my opinion, solely in my opinion, when we told you that the IMF and the AMF was meeting with the CBI and closed doors, and we told you that they had done some things, it is my opinion that the IMF gave the CBI until July the 31st. Well, that was a long time ago, 3-4 days ago, Frank. Yeah, and in my opinion, let me repeat that. In my opinion, way back when we first started telling you all this in those meetings, one of the things they said, you've got until the 31st of July to complete all of this. What is all of this? Release your new exchange rate. Okay. So, in my opinion, that's when all of this had to go down. Or, on July the 31st, in my opinion, that's when all of this had to go into play. Into play. And, in my opinion, they've got 30 days. They've got 30 days from July the 31st to do this. This is just my opinion. I mean, could I show you why I say this? Yeah. But I don't have the strength, I don't have the time to sit here and rehash everything that Walkingstick and I have already laid out for you. I pray that what I have just told you, you will further study on your own. Yes, family, in my opinion, the IMF gave them certain criteria to accomplish in the month of July. And they did. In my opinion, the monetary reform marches to a different drummer. Not to violence, not to political reforms, not to Iran, not to terrorism, not to the far left of any country. The monetary reform marches to a completely different heartbeat. And that's why you don't see Malachi, you don't see the framework, you don't see Iran, you don't see one tire burning, you don't see one person dead. That's what a coward does. He will throw the Molotov cocktail to cause the fire, and then he'll run and be a pyromaniac in the distance. So, from July the 31st until the end of this month, I'm looking for what these videos are talking about. I'm looking to see a new exchange rate and a reinstituted currency in the country of Iraq, along with eventually the fills to accompany them. Now, I know about the rumors. Heck, I've learned about. I knew about the rumors 3 days. No, today would be the third day. Yeah, because these videos actually came out 2 days ago. Yesterday they became hot in Iraq, and today gurus are grabbing it and saying, "Oh, look, what? It's going to happen. What? The monetary reform tonight." Oh, for crying out loud. You remember last month when we talked to you about the ATM machines? Then the next couple of days, everybody was saying, yeah, they're getting the new small category notes out of the ATM machines. Yeah, I'm seeing it. I'm right here in Iraq. I'm witnessing this. Yeah, whatever. A few days later, we had the articles that came out and it said, wow, we got thousands of them. Yeah, and we know why now, don't we? Every time that Walkingstick and I release something that is very, very hot, it is exaggerated.
They said they can't hear you. I can hear you.
Who can't hear?
People are saying it keeps going in and out, or they can't hear you at all. I can hear you though. Listen.
I'm sorry, family. I don't know what to tell you. It's okay on our side. I'm so sorry. Maybe don't get frustrated. Just listen and then go back and listen. Make little notations where you, what did he say? What that bozo say? What? Write down the time. And you can go back and fast forward and go to that time slot and re-listen again. Okay, I'm so sorry. Now, I left off, and that really, the anesthesia, I've had 15 anesthesia operations in the last 2.5 years. And I have a problem remembering things sometimes. I mean, I can remember things, but if I think of something, and then I think of something else, I can't remember the first thing I was thinking about. It is what it is. It's okay. It's okay. So, I don't know where I left off. I know the rumors. That's it. And here you say lost sound, and this one says, well, it sounds great here. This one says, it's all good. They're cutting in and off. Yeah. No problem hearing. I got sound. I can hear just fine. So take my advice. Make little notes of the time slots and just go back and listen. Now let me get back to what I was doing, okay? I only got so much time. Alrighty, family. So, I was saying, I know the rumors. I know what is, and shame on you. And I gotta tell you, please, I'm begging you, stop wasting my time sending me stuff from other gurus. I don't know how many of you sent me one today that said, hey Frank, this guy, he's there, he's in Iraq. He's the guy that always exaggerates what I say. He says he's there. The next day he says, oh, okay, my bad. So why would you waste my time? Why would you want me to listen to somebody that's going to regurgitate what I'm saying in a completely different way? Time and time and time and time again. You know what? Shut up, Frank. Let this go. Let this go. You're not letting God talk. Forgive me, God. So allow me to change my attitude and go in this manner. KTFA family, I know about the rumors. And I know that there's a real big rumor out there right now that is saying, what? Guess what's going to happen tonight? Tonight? Oh, man. What? The Iraqi dinar is going to float. Float? Internationally? Yeah. Tonight? Yeah. Where'd you get that from? From him who's over there. And he said it, that he heard it. And I had to be polite to so many people that just insisted. I got intel, Frank. I got intel. Let me tell you. Wow. So let's talk about this in a Christian manner. What if it does float tonight? I'll be going crazy. I'll get a phone call from my broker. My whole teams will call me long before. Yeah. Whoa. Now, do I think that it's going to float tonight? I don't know. Do I sense it? No. No, not really. Why? Because of what Sauter's going to do tomorrow at 4 o'clock in the morning. What's he going to do? Stick around. I got so much to tell you. So, I don't know. I'll tell you this. Let me go in a political direction instead. Those commercials or those programs that are out talking the way they're talking so boldly, the same way Kazemi was so bold to tell the citizens, I got your new exchange rate. All of this is in the midst of promoting the new Iraqi dinar. And we told you that they were going to do this. All of this is in the midst of promoting the new small category notes along with their financial service products, because the dinar is one of those financial products, one of those financial tools. And as far as will the dinar float tonight, I don't know. But if and when it does, it will be because, in my opinion, Parliament will eventually be dissolved. Parliament will eventually be dissolved. Like? Who dissolved their government this morning, family? Who dissolved their government this morning, family? Your students, you know. Come on, post it. I'm going to wait for you. Hey, Monty, I'm grateful for you too. God bless you. I love you too, my dear brother, in the name of Christ. Braun says, they spilled the beans. Yeah. Wow, Tyrone. You go, bro. Yes. You're the only one that knows, Tyrone. Look at that. No, don't cheat. Now all of you are sitting with Tyrone. No, you can't do that. No, that's a foul. Nah, go to the foul line. Wait a minute. Anyways, oh, look at the rumor guy said he didn't. Get rid of that, please. Thank you, Jen. Alrighty, what'd I just say? You know what? Let me talk about the rumor guy. Thank you, by the way. So yeah, I don't think you guys knew, but if you did know, I'm proud of you. Parliament, and notice how I hesitated. I hesitated, didn't I? Parliament, we're going to see a new exchange rate, a new currency. Through Kazemi's government. And in my opinion, notice my words, I'm very careful. And in my opinion, Parliament will eventually be dissolved. just like Kuwait this morning dissolved their parliament for a very good reason. Tell me, deja vu, when was the last time this happened? Ah, Kuwait. This will actually be good for Iraq. It'll be good for Kazemi because Kazemi will have a caretaker government with all the powers behind it. If he can dissolve it and then introduce something, or if he can introduce something, dissolve it, and then introduce something, oh my gosh, he will have all the powers, because that dissolvement gives Kazemi majority rule. And it gives him the majority rule structure for his government. This will give Kazemi full power for the next 2 years. You did know that, right? For the next 2 years. And that's good. Full control. Nobody will be able to say or do anything against him. And that's a good amount of time, in my opinion, for the economic and monetary reforms. Yeah. So, will they float the Iraqi dinar, as it is a hot rumor that's out there on the internet right now? I don't know, but let me express this that might help you and others. Others. I don't. They had an auction last week. Right? Right? Good. And I guess I should say my opinion. I got to say it for everything. It doesn't matter. They had an auction last week, and we talked about that auction, and I gave you some notes on it. And in my opinion, a reinstatement, a change, or even a float cannot occur during an auction week. So, caretaker government, I'm all for it. Will it happen? It can happen, but in all honesty, it doesn't need to happen. And if it does happen, it would be good for Kazemi. But if it doesn't happen, Kazemi has his government. Ooh, that was a clue. That was a clue. You missed it. But like I told you, we're going to talk about that tonight. I'm going to talk about that later. You know what? I just realized, oh my word, I've only got like about 10 minutes because our infomercial is at 8 o'clock. I think it'll go by like 8 to 8:30. And then I was going to stop. But family, I need to give you more information that you don't know about that's not on the internet yet. Especially about what Sadr is going to be doing at 8 p.m. Iraqi time, 4 o'clock in the morning for us. And I want to tell you also the caveat. Remember I told you, don't let me go away until I tell you something about the GOI. So, and then I'm going to take the time. I'm going to take the time. I want to read to you Eddie's report. He revealed more information, which surprised me, to be honest with you. I mean, it caught him off guard. Everything, yesterday, everybody was like, what did they say? Yeah, it's all over the place. So with that said, let me see, Tank, do you see our guest on right now?
Nope.
Tell me as soon as you see them come on, okay? Alrighty. Well, then it looks like we're still waiting for our guest to come in. And I would like to stop right now, but here's what we'll do. I'm going to stop on my notes with Walkingstick and you, and we're going to come over here. Oh, gee whiz. I just realized that I've got to scroll this until the end of time. And I think what I'm going to do, family, is I'm going to just start with what happened today. I'm not going to read to you what happened yesterday. I'm just going to start with what happened today. Because I already showed you our teams, I-Team, Walkingstick, Samson, Friday. Did I go back too far? Oh my goodness. Sunday. And what I'll do, family, is I'll start the reading from Eddie with this article or these videos that came out Monday. Wow, this is such a pain to deal with. I'm so sorry, by the way. By the time I find, here we go. Here we go. So yeah, I said to Eddie, "Did you see what they said yesterday?" Yes, Mr. Frank. We also have more information from Sauter. He's not talking to anyone except us. He won't talk to the framework. It's time to dissolve Parliament and to do it early elections is what they are all saying right now. This is needed for the federal judges to clean the system that is corrupt in our country. We are still hearing Kazemi has made a deal with the CBI and the dinar rate will change very soon. And the dinar rate, everything that I'm sharing with you is just in my opinion, isn't it? Yeah. What happens to my opinion after the gurus get it? What happens to our opinion here at KTFA after the gurus get a hold of it? Mr. Frank, we still are hearing Kazemi has made a big deal with the CBI and saying the dinar rate will change very soon. When we don't know, he don't tell us not know, especially with the political issues going on. But Kazemi and the CBI have reached a deal. It sounds like they're going to float the dinar, but we're not sure and not sure when. So as you can see, family, this was Monday. Here I am with you on Wednesday. Eddie was telling me that the rumor is that they're talking about floating the dinar. Then, today, I sent him this. And I said, Eddie, there are 3 videos. Translate this for me. He did. And he said, yes, Mr. Frank, that was one of them that we saw. Then he sends me another report later in the day at 4:45. And he tells me about this. Eddie said, these videos are out all over the place. He's seen them over and over again also. And they are talking about our currency, Frank, and what we used to use in the past. The coins. What we used to use in the past. In last talked about notes. You have to forgive me that it's all chopped up. In other words, the last thing he talked to us about was the notes and the new notes, and discussed the possibility of the dinar and investment opportunities. Yeah, that's what that show is all about. Opportunities. The other video that you asked about, sir, he saw also said, talked about closely, C-L-O-S-E-L-Y, talked about closely, same thing. Oh, I'm sure that was interpreted wrong. In other words, he talked about the same thing, about how Iraqi dinar was going to change. He didn't say how much. Touched on Kazemi and CBI deals. I also then and watched the other third video for you, Frank. This one was more about investment opportunities here in Iraq for us citizens and what to look for in the days to come. Eddie said that there is even another video, and that one talks also about new notes and coins to offset the rise of the dinar and make operational for daily transaction. This all leads to a rate change that, and it goes on and on, but at least let me show you that much. Yeah, and it goes on. I mean, he had a lot to say about it. So I'm going to stop and you all help me. Okay, they're here. Family, we're going to, that's great, isn't it? And I'm going to pick up where I left off when we are done with our dear friends. Whoa. Whoa. Hold on, you guys. Oh, my word. Walkingstick is texting me. Copy that. Thank you, sir. Tell him. Oh, man, I'm so confused. Okay, we're done. I have to stop. Walkingstick just sent some stuff. Now, family, we're going to stop our study of the Iraqi dinar right now. We're going to bring in my broker, Larry, and I think is it Scott?
But he's not there yet.
Oh, Scott's not here yet. Larry, as soon as Scott gets here, we'll get you guys started. And
all right, that'll work.
All righty, buddy. In the meantime, this program is doing pretty good, isn't it, Larry?
Oh, God, yes, it is. It's just overwhelming here lately. But we're caught up now.
That's good.
Just trying to make changes for people's future to help them out with a little bit more in retirement or whatever.
I agree. I always tell people, look, this is a good program with a good ROI, but please, just like the stock market, don't get involved in this if you cannot afford that extra money. Do you agree, Larry?
Oh, I agree. Yes, definitely. I mean, you know, anything out here, it's like we said last week, you know, you could put $1,000 in the NASDAQ in January. What's it worth now? About 5,000-6,000 maybe.
Your 401 is actually a 101.
Yeah, 101. I'm going to see where Scott's at here.
But anyways, I'm very grateful. When you communicate with our family, you send them 2 videos, don't you?
Oh, they're actually, yeah, one that comes out the video. There's actually 3 emails that I send. There's one that's, it's just Novatech information. It gives you a good, you know, how to, because you have to have crypto to get into, cryptocurrency account to get into, transfer to Novatech to start your account, because they do everything through crypto. So there's all many links on that page that show you videos on how to open up a Coinbase account. We put something like 4 or 5 of the most used ones. I've been on all of them. They've been no real problem. I just happen to use Coinbase right now. So, but then the second one I send, it's a Novatech compensation plan for affiliate. Now that's if you're just wanting to invest and don't want to get involved with the affiliate program or affiliate building a network, then you don't really need that email. And then the third one is what we call the Bible. It's the GSR document. It's getting started right. So it goes click by click by click on some of the most important tabs that you have to go into for, setting up a Novatech account. Plus it gives all the Zoom calls, which Scott and Bob, Scott's on here now, he'll be on in a second. with Scott and Bob. They went Tuesday night and Thursday night and Sunday night. Tuesdays and Thursdays, they do 8 p.m. and 10 p.m. And Sundays, they do, I'm pretty sure it's 8 p.m., but I think Scott will let me know if that was wrong. But anyway, yeah, we try to make it, these are not long-winded documents. And the last email I send you is just one thing. I just sent you 3 important documents. But the biggest key to the thing is that if you sign up for an account, and Frank's link is there, this all goes to Frank. If you sign up for an account, they only give you 48 hours from that account. So make sure you have your crypto wallet, like with Coinbase or Gemini or one of the biggest finance, set up and able to transfer before you open up the account, because then you'll have to go back. They'll close the account after 48 hours. You'll have to go back and re-enter everything and put in the new email. Now, the reason they do that is because there's a lot of scammers out here.
Yeah.
What they do is they sign up for Novatech accounts, and they were letting them go for a couple of weeks. And then they find out where the Telegram groups are, and they go in there to the Telegram groups. That's not with Novatech. This is everywhere. And they go in a Telegram group and say, hey, I'm trying to fund my account. I need $100, and it's a scam. So they got tired of dealing with that, so that's why they went to the 48 hours. Well, without any further ado, I am not the world's best public speaker, but I know Mr. Scott Whitney is, and he says he's here right now.
Good.
I'll turn it over to Scott.
Do you see him, Tink? Well, there he is. Go for it, gentlemen. The floor is yours, and then afterwards, we'll see if there's anybody with questions.
Fantastic, Frank. I thank you so much. I appreciate the time as always. Larry, appreciate you setting things up and opening it up. And I want to thank everybody for jumping on this call this evening, taking time out of your busy schedules to hear what we have to share with you folks this evening. So what we're talking about tonight is obviously Novatech, where we let your money work harder than you do. One of the things that we've come up with that we like a lot is that this is investing beyond the 21st century. We'll go through a real quick earnings disclaimer just to kind of, get that out of the way. The use of our information, products, and services should be based on your own due diligence, and you agree that the company is not liable for any success or failure of your business that is directly or indirectly related to the purchase and or use of our information, products, services reviewed, or advertised. All information contained herein should be independently verified and confirmed. We do not accept any liability for any loss or damage whatsoever caused in reliance upon such information or services. Please be aware of the risks involved with any trading done in any financial market. Do not trade with money that you cannot afford to lose. Trading cryptocurrencies, also called digital or virtual currencies, crypto assets, altcoins, and so on, as well as Forex, involves substantial risk of loss and is not suitable for everyone. All users must be 18 years of age or older. Now, historically, we've all looked at the way that we can retire or to, enhance our retirement with things like an IRA or annuities, maybe investing in stocks in the stock market, or a whole life insurance policy, or 401ks. Lots of folks over the last 2 years specifically have watched their 401k all but disappear by anywhere from 30 to 60%, and some people I've talked to are even more than that. The stock market hasn't fared much better. These are historical investments. This is all stuff that we've been taught ever since I was a kid, 52 years old now, and I've heard about all of these things my entire life growing up. But this is all antiquated, in my opinion, today, because this is based on old systems and old ways of doing things. What we have today is something called cryptocurrency. This is something I believe strongly that everybody find a way to get into in some way, shape, or form. Now, it's not for the faint of heart if you go on your own, but what it is going to do is allow you to be in the space. And what Novatech has done is they put together a PAM account, which is a percentage allocation management module where you do not need to know a gosh darn thing about cryptocurrency or how to trade it, because we're going to let the experts do that for you. And you're going to reap the benefits every single Friday like all of us have been doing. Some of us for a few months, a few weeks, some of us for multiple months, some of us for a few years. But what the PAM account does is we have expert traders that have over 40 years combined experience that are trading cryptocurrency in the open market. This isn't buying and holding cryptocurrency in a wallet. This is trading crypto like they would trade Forex or like stocks are trading or options are trading on the open marketplace. They're doing the same thing with cryptocurrency. And every single week, they're generating a result. Now, these guys with 40 years experience in these spaces, they're experts, they know what they're doing. They never trade with more than 15 to 30% of the entire account, which is a huge deal for me because that means the entire account is not ever at risk. It's only at maximum 15 to 30% of the account at risk. And they trade on that every single day. Because it's cryptocurrency, you can trade 7 days a week. Outside of North America, they also trade Forex. The folks that are outside of the United States, Canada, and Mexico, you also have access to the Forex markets through your PAM account with Novatech. Those obviously are traded 5 days a week, Monday through Friday. Now, Novatech is a registered cryptocurrency and Forex hedge fund. As I said, it's cryptocurrency here in North America, crypto and Forex across the globe. And for the last 3 years, since June of 2019, the inception of this fund, they've been averaging over 3% weekly returns on your personal trading account investment. Now, that's huge. In fact, over the last 57 weeks, we've averaged 3.03% returns, a little over 173% not compounded over that time frame. That's unheard of in any type of an investment space. But in the cryptocurrency space, this is pretty typical. We're actually on the low side. If you talk to any traders that trade on a consistent basis, we're returning less than what a typical trader could do on their own in any given day. I know when I traded on my own in 2017 and 18 and beyond, when I'm actively trading, I make way over 3% daily on my returns on my own personal trades. The problem with that is if I'm not paying attention to my computer screen and the news, and I'm not up pretty much all hours of the night, 7 days a week, I'm missing things and I'm losing out, and it just became too stressful for me. That's why when this came along, I felt so grateful because now I have a place I can park my crypto and it goes to work for me, and I don't have to worry about it and stress about it, and I can just collect what has been an average of over 3% weekly for the last 3 years. Now, we're in year number 4 now, and I'm so excited to see what the future brings to us. Some of the highlights of our program, we do have live market trading with expert advisor software available, but for the most part, this is the key for me. For anybody that wants to learn how to trade, if that's something you want to do, if it's a skill that you want to learn and take with you for the rest of your life, we have a Trading Academy library available in our back office for everybody who has a funded PAM account. This is giving you free access to a Trading Academy library. Other companies charge anywhere from $100 to $300 and sometimes more to have educational access to Forex and cryptocurrency trading. We're giving it to you for free with a funded PAM account. Not only that, we're also different because we do not have any expiration dates. You can trade as long as you want. There is no repurchase requirement whatsoever. You do not ever have to add new money unless you want to. That's always an option, but we don't make you do that. Other companies make you continue to rebuy new packages with new money, so on and so forth. We don't do that, and there's no expiration date. You can cancel it anytime you want. You have access to your capital 24/7, 365 from day one. There's a couple little stipulations to that. In your first 14 days, if you need to take your money back out, you can do so at no cost whatsoever, no fees. From day 15 to day 90, there is a 15% early withdrawal penalty if you need to pull out of your trading account balance. From day 91 to infinity, there is no early withdrawal penalty or any withdrawal penalty for that matter. You can pull your money out at will. Now, we're not going to lock down your capital, your initial investment. We're not locking it down for, like some companies do, for 6 months, 12 months. I've heard 600 days. The company just went to 3,000 days. I mean, it's just absolutely crazy what some of these companies are doing with people's money and their finances. Thankfully, Novatech doesn't do any of that nonsense. You have access to your funds from day one, 24/7, 365. And there are no earning caps. So you can earn as much as you want to earn. You can stay in as long as you want to stay in. And really, truly, the sky is the limit. Now, we have flexible trading packages available. There are low monthly fees associated with them. We have a $25 monthly management fee that starts in month number 2. We do not charge that in month number 1 because we want folks to have the opportunity to have a full month of trading under their belt and have some profit so that they don't have to come out of pocket for the monthly management fee. The weekly trading bonuses are available. There's also an optional referral program for those that choose to share, and you can upgrade your account anytime you like throughout the course of your membership. Now, the first 5 packages that we have that come with a $25 monthly management fee starts with the Builder package. That's $99 to $499. We have a Bronze package starting at $500 to $2,499. a silver package, which is $2,500 to $4,999, a gold package, which is $5,000 to $9,999, and a platinum package, which is $10,000 up to $24,999. Now, anything that you want to start with doesn't matter. Just pick the package that has the dollar amount you want to start with personally, and just get started at that level. These don't really mean anything other than the fact it's a way for the accounting department to keep track of how people come in and how the affiliate referral commissions are paid out as well. So that's all it is. So just pick the package that has the number that you want to start personally with funding your PAM account tonight, and that's where you start. Simple as that. For those that want to go a little bit higher, a little bit larger, you can start off with the VIP level, which is $25,000 all the way up to $99,999. It includes all the benefits we've talked about tonight, except there is no monthly management fee any longer at this point. Once you have a trading account at $25,000 and above, that $25 monthly management fee goes away. At VIP, you also receive an additional 1% cashback reward on all of your weekly ROI every single month. So that's just an added bonus for becoming a VIP member. And once you reach the President's Club, that's $100,000 in personal trading account balances. You can start there. You can work your way there. You can add new money. You can roll over your commissions. You can roll over your ROI every week. However it happens, once you reach $100,000 in your personal trading account balance, also no $25 monthly management fee, you get a $1,000 bonus that you can either put into your account or you can pull it out, put it in your bank, spend it on whatever you want. And you're also getting an additional 2.5% cash back on your weekly ROI every single month. So, folks, those are the ways you have to get started with Novatech tonight. What I want you to do right now is get back with Frank, let him know, hey, look, I'm ready to get started. I'm fired up. Here's where I want to start. Get your account set up, and we'll be off to the races. For anybody that doesn't have a crypto wallet, what I want to encourage you to do is make sure that you get your cryptocurrency wallet, whether it's Coinbase or Crypto.com or Cash App, whatever it is. Make sure you get those set up and get yourself funded before you sign up with Novatech. Because as Larry alluded to at the front side of this call, we have a 48-hour window when you create your account to fund your account. If it's not funded in that 48 hours, it gets deleted, and you have to start all over again with a new email address and a new username. So to avoid that, let's make sure that you have your cryptocurrency ready to go, and we can get you in pretty quickly and funded, and you'll be able to start earning this week. Today is Wednesday, August 3rd. Friday, August 5th, will be the next ROI that we receive. So anybody that gets started tonight and gets funded either today or tomorrow, you will receive a partial week of returns on Friday. This isn't something where you have to wait until the new week starts. You'll get a partial week based on the day that you start and you fund. So that's a big deal. Now, the next thing I want to talk about is for those of you who are here also to learn how to get a secondary paycheck on a Saturday by sharing this with others, by referring us to this program. I'm going to go through just a really quick overview of how that compensation side works. So we have ways we get paid here at Novatech. We have direct referral bonuses, indirect referral bonuses, fast track bonuses. We have check matching weekly, residual bonuses as well. These first 5 bonuses I just laid out, you do not need to rank advance in order to earn these bonuses. In fact, for those of you who have ever built a team in any direct selling company or network marketing company before, this is something you'll appreciate. I personally have never seen a compensation plan that does this. They may exist. I'm not going to say they don't, but I personally have never seen one where you could literally build one team in a straight line, straight down, and you still get paid the first 5 ways we get paid here at Novatech. Novatech does not cut you out of any of the money that you deserve, unlike some things like binaries, with that unless you balance a binary, you never get paid on that heavy leg. Folks, you could build a heavy leg here in a straight line down and get paid on 100% of that 100% of the time. That's a huge, huge deal. But if you want to rank advance, you want to go through the ranks as well and get those extra bonuses that are available, you will need to build 3 people, 3 teams, frontline max. Everybody else beyond the first 3, you could put those down in depth in your team and help your team win. But that's it. So we have rank achievements up to $100,000 and then rank-based profit sharing as well. On the direct referral side, you'll earn bonuses from $10 to $5,000 as you enroll people, they fund their accounts, and they grow their accounts. Average people right now are coming in somewhere between a bronze and a silver, which means they're coming in at anywhere from 500 to 5,000. On the bronze side, if somebody joins you at 500 to 24.99, you're going to earn a $50 direct referral bonus. On the silver side, if they join you from 2,500 to 49.99, you're going to receive a $125 direct referral bonus. Now, if somebody comes in at a bronze level and then later upgrades to a silver level, you're not going to get the 50 plus the 125, but you will have 125 total. They'll just pay you that $75 difference to top you up to that 125, and it works that way all the way up to the President's Club level and that $5,000 bonus. So these are just great little upfront money pieces for you as you get started with your PAM account to do a couple things. Number one, if you can't start with $500 or more and you're starting with 99 or 200 or 100 or whatever it is, then you can use these bonuses to help get your account up to that $500 threshold where you're really going to start seeing the benefits of having a PAM account. So that's just good upfront money. Indirect referral bonuses, number two. This is not the folks you bring in, but it's the folks they bring in and they bring in and they bring in. This pays down 7 levels, and as you continue to grow a team and an organization, that number is going to rise within your team. Now, everyone asks me, how do I make $1,000 pretty quick? And I always tell them we have a fast-track bonus program in place. In your first 45 days, if you personally enroll 3 bronze members, that's that $500 and up package, you're going to not only earn a $50 direct referral bonus, so $150 total, but you'll get an extra $100 on the fast-track bonus as well. If you personally enroll 3 silver members in your first 45 days, you're going to earn $125 for each of those, $375, plus an additional $500 fast-track bonus, so $875 total. Do both of those in your first 45 days. It's an extra $1,125 in your pocket, and that's just bonus money for going out and doing what you were going to do anyway. When it comes to check matching, it pays down 9 levels. It starts at 5% for your personals, all the way down to 0.25% on level 9. And for an example, let's just say you enrolled Joe. Joe makes $100 this week on his ROI. You sponsor Joe, you get a 5% check match. That means you made $5 check match on Joe. Joe goes out and he sponsors Sue. Sue makes $100 this week. Joe makes 5. You make 2. And it works that way all the way down 9 levels. And that number there alone is going to be the largest part of your weekly paycheck as you grow an organization. On the residual income side of things, this is for the $25 monthly management fee. It pays the same percentages from 5% on level 1 down to 0.25% on level 9. And it's just a nice added bonus to say thank you for helping folks get started, get funded, and stay active. Now, these next 2 are the rank achievement bonuses. The first one is the rank achievement bonus. It starts at $100 for reaching Platinum Associate, all the way up to a 2-star ambassador that pays out $100,000. I'm not going to go into each of those, but suffice it to say, these are one-time bonuses you get paid along the way, and you reach these because you're building a team and you're helping other people be successful along the way. And then lastly, we get paid profit sharing. The company takes 10% of quarterly net profits, puts it into a profit sharing pool, and they split that profit with people that reach the rank of senior executive, any directors, and the ambassadors in the company. Folks, all I'm going to say is that that's a bonus that when you're out there helping people win, this is definitely something that you're going to reach and attain, and it's going to be very, very exciting once you get there. Lastly, before we end this conversation and start taking some questions, is we have bonuses that are paid in instant cash every single week, right? So, unlike some companies out there that make you, once you earn a bonus, wait until the 15th of the following month to get paid, we don't do that. We pay you the same week that you earn it. So if you earn a bonus this week, you will get paid that bonus on Saturday when your Saturday pay comes, period. Even if you earn the bonus on a Friday, you will get it the very next day on Saturday. And that's a huge, huge deal. So with that, I always end every presentation with one of my favorite Benjamin Franklin quotes, which is, in a time of decision, the best thing you can do is make the right decision. The second best thing you can do is make the wrong decision. But the worst thing you can do is make no decision at all. Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to make a decision for yourselves tonight, for yourself, for your family, and for your future, and get yourself started with a PAM account with Novatech, and let me welcome you to Novatech tonight. So with that, Frank, I want to kick it back to you. If anybody has any questions, we'll stick around for as long as it takes to answer questions, and we can go from there.
All righty. Well, family, put your questions up. I don't see any questions yet, so let me just start with this. From what I understand, Scott, this is a company that's been around 4 years, good reputation, solid record. And from what I understand, they use seven at the beginning. They use seven different tools to generate income for us. We can do it ourselves if we played on, let's say, for example, on the stock market or Forex or whatever. But this program is set up where basically we're passing over the authority for others to invest for us. Is that a good way of putting it?
That's really a really good way of putting it. Yes.
And I saw who these seven are. They've got a good record. And that's why we get these weekly returns of 3%. And that can actually even go up higher. Is that correct? Did I understand that correct?
Yes, sir.
Wow.
Yes, sir.
Well,
So
gee whiz,
just to give you an idea, since I've been here, we've had a low of around 1% and a high of 4.14%.
Well, family, is there a question, Tink?
Yeah, I typed it under DJ's.
Let's see. Cody has a question. If you have a PAM account, does the company make money for you? Well, that's kind of what we just said. But answer it. Go ahead, sir. Go ahead, Scott.
Yes, the company does make money for us. So how it works is with all of the ways that in the profit centers that the company has, all of that money is pooled at the end of the week, and whatever the total profit is of that, they pay that out in the form of an ROI to all of its members.
It's just amazing, and of course, the depthness of the plan itself just simply logarithmically multiplies things for you. Larry will send out 3 videos. You recommend that our family pays close attention. I mean, these videos will answer most of their questions, won't they?
Absolutely.
Well, mostly. I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
Mostly, it's PDF files that they can read. They're only a couple pages, and on the Novatech information email I send, there is all kinds of links there. They give a presentation of the company, and there's a what's that one called? The what's NTFX info? Is that what you got?
ntintro.com.
Yes, that'll be on the letter also. The first, actually, the first email you receive. But it's been quite a ride, Frank. I'll tell you. We know the people that are up at the top. They're sincere. You know, Cynthia Petion and Eddie Petion. They're out there. They're talking to us. They're, involved with people that have sponsored us above us, and they know what they're all about. And they're on the forefront. I mean, this is a whole new world now, and we have got to change with it. That's for sure.
I agree. We have another question here. Let me see if I can find it. Can we put our PAM account into a trust?
No, you can't. It's going to be in your name or in your tax ID number.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Here's a person that wants a little education. What is a PAM account? Percentage Allocation Management Module, also known as Percentage Allocation Money Management, or PAM, is a form of pooled money for Forex trading. So you're asking a question, and they kind of answer it. Do you think that was a good answer?
I do, absolutely.
Very good. Very good.
Yeah. Also, weekly, Frank, 70% of the profits go to the shareholders, or also the ones that are in the PAM account. 30% goes to them because they have overhead fees. They put 10% to the bonus pool. And remember, weekly, when an ROI comes out, if there's a 0% that week, we don't get anything. So every residual, so they're not robbing Peter to save Paul. If we make money, everybody makes money. They don't make, if they're down, which they've never been. But just for instance, if they got there, that's how they work their system.
That's one of the things.
Most of these other companies, they're robbing Peter to save Paul. And Scott can attest to that. We've seen many of them.
Unfortunately, yes.
Yeah, rob Peter to pay Paul. Yeah, exactly. And that's what's been the problem with a lot of these structural plans. This is unique. And I love the fact that it's backed up by reputable companies. And on one of those companies, we are regulated by the United States Treasury on top of all that. So there's a lot of protection in this organization. I want to, family, they're going to say goodbye, so it's up to you. Is there any other questions? Let me say to Larry, I want to thank you because it was, I think it was in February or March where you told me about this program, but I told you, leave me alone. It wasn't until last month that you decided to help me. And without me knowing it, KTFA family, my dear brother Larry, he opened up an account for me. And he said to me, here's what we've done in a few weeks. And when I looked at it, I thought he was misleading me, to be honest with you. I thought he was just, a joke, pulling my leg. Family, may I suggest that you try it? I mean, Scott, if they try it for a month and they honestly have no success, well, they can opt out of it, can't they?
Absolutely. And then the thing is, there's no obligation, even if you do opt in, to ever talk to anybody or share this with anybody at all. It's entirely up to you.
Yes, exactly right. Well,
also people ask about how are they when you want to take money out? Well, Scott and I can both attest. If you in your weekly account where you get your return, that's called your bonus account. If you want to pull that out this week, I've noticed it takes a day, 2 at the most. You'll have your money to your crypto wallet, and of course there you cash out and send it to your bank. And on the trading account, because they have to take the money off the floor, just like they do with a lot of other like stock options, it takes 7 to 14 days. Now I've gone back and pulled out my initial seed capital, and I've used that a few times. I had one done in 8 days, one done in 9 days, and one done in 11 days, and I didn't have a blip in the radar anywhere. It was perfect. I think Scott can attest to the same thing.
I'm excited. I can attest to it. I'm sorry, Scott, go ahead.
No, I disagree with Larry. Yes, I can absolutely attest to that.
Scott, CK is asking, what is this built on? What if this collapses?
So it's just like going into a Raymond James or a Charles Schwab and telling them that you want to invest in their Forex trading platform, but you want them to trade on it for you. When currencies crash, currencies crash. When crypto crashes, it crashes. The only people that are ever really negatively affected are the ones that are holding the actual currency, right, whether it's Forex or crypto. Traders, because they're not actually buying anything and holding it, they're just trading open pairs in the open market, they make money whether the market goes up or the market goes down. So we're not really at that level of risk when it comes to those types of things. So as far as saying something crashed, if this crashes, we have a whole lot more to worry about than cryptocurrency, because that means a lot of things in this world have gone bad in a real hurry.
Very good. Well, wonderful answer. Here, Cody is asking, does the 3% return on investment come from what Novatech profits every week?
It does. So just so we're clear on that, it's not a 3% per week guaranteed. They've averaged 3% or better since inception in June of 2019. But what the company does is all the profits, 100% of the profits every week that they make, 70% of those get paid to all of us in the form of an ROI. 30% is kept back to pay the owners, the brokers, the traders, and the affiliate compensation plan, which I think is an important piece to note. We do not pay on the affiliate side based on what people invest. We're paying the affiliates on the profits of the company, which no other company I've ever looked at in this space has ever done that, which is why I chose this company and never did any of the other ones.
And that's why I chose this as well, too. I think that, hold on. How do we reach out to them? Tink, put up the phone number, please. There it is, Larry's phone number, family. 571-477-0881. For those of you on the phone that just grabbed the pencil, 571-477-0881. Please tell Larry that you're with us at KTFA in case you decide to join, that he would put you underneath us. And one last question from CK. Are these cryptos backed by gold?
No, there's to my knowledge, there are no cryptos backed by gold. The only thing I know is backed by gold is gold.
Touche. Very good. You say there's a gentleman, how do I get involved with Pam? There you go. My wife just put it back up there for you. And once again, Larry's phone number is 571-477-0881. My phone number is 419-283-2552. Well, Scott and Larry, I'm very proud of you gentlemen for getting me involved in this. And I'm very grateful for you guys coming out here and talking to our family. Family, you need to learn and ask a lot of questions. And once you do, try it for a month. If you feel that, no, in 4 weeks, I didn't get no 3% every week. If that doesn't happen, well, then you can drop out of it. But I'm telling you, this is a very, very interesting program. Give it a shot. Take it to God in prayer and see if it is for you. And above all, do not invest in this if you cannot afford to. Take care of your responsibilities, of your bills, of your family, of your monthly bills at the end of the month. Pay attention. Pay attention to your tithing, to those that you have committed to help financially. If there is anything left, if you have some extra money and you want to see if it'll grow with this program, hey, come on down. We'll help you out. Thank you, Larry. Thank you, Scott.
Well, Frank, I appreciate it. One last thing.
Yes, sir.
Kim's back in town, and so I'm getting ready to go to sleep here in a little bit. But tomorrow I can take calls, and I'll send you emails. And so if you call me, text me also, and give me an email, and I'll get right back with you. But we're ahead of the game now. We're staying up with everybody and keeping it going.
We got a person here by the name of Drake, or is it
Drake.
Draka? Or no, Drake. And he says, "Hey, I talked to Larry this morning. It's all cool. It's everything." I like.
He has a question for Scott Larry.
Oh, he has a question for Scott?
Yes.
Where is this? Where's Drake's question before we say goodbye?
Where your phone number is, right underneath.
Where my phone number? This generation goes to this generation. Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry. My eyes. This question goes to Scott. Is Novatech ready for the new regulations from the UK about cryptocurrency and trading platforms that will be implemented and put into place in about 18 months?
Yeah, so what I know about Novatech since I've been here and talking to people who have been here since the very beginning is that whenever anything changes, Novatech is on top of it, and they change with the changes. So what I love is the fact that I feel good, I feel safe. If regulations change, if requirements change, Novatech is going to follow suit and make the changes necessary on their end to make sure they stay compliant.
Copy that, and I thank you. I love the program. God bless you, gentlemen. You have yourselves a wonderful evening, and hey, in a couple of weeks, let's do this again.
All right, thank you very much. All right, have a good night.
Thank you, Larry. Bye-bye, Scott. Thank you. All righty, ladies and gentlemen. That was fun. That was fun, and I pray that it's something that you study, take it to God in prayer, see if it's for you. If it is for you, I pray for your success. If it's not for you, don't worry. Get out of it. Move on to something else. Now, family, what we're going to do is finish up our study. And if you recall, we were reviewing Eddie's report. Yes, Tink. Oh, thank you. But before I do, I want to show my gratitude, my appreciation to those of you that have donated to us in a financial contribution. It means a lot to us. All human beings want to be recognized for what they do. I'm not asking to be paid for it. I never really have. I sell products. I make a living. But for you to send us a donation from your heart, that's more between you and God than it is between you and I. I thank you so much for answering prayers that we send to God. I thank our DJ, Tyrone. I thank Trish. I thank Mitzi. I thank Third Degree Racing. I like that one. I thank Ricky T11. I thank Robin. I thank Renee. God bless you all. While we were busy, you were sending us financial donations, and I'm very, very grateful for it. God bless all of you for what you have done. Alrighty, let's see here. Um, where did we leave off? Okay, I've got to go back. If I recall, I read you the first. Did I not read you the first week? I can't remember. Did I?
Monday?
Monday, Saturday. He's not talking with the framework at all. Bear with me, y'all. I just got to go back a little bit here. I should be able to find it after all the times I've done this already. I should have prepared myself. I'm so sorry. But we're going to finish up with Eddie's report, and then we're going to finish up with Walkingstick's report. You know what? This is getting a little ridiculous. Let me just go to today. When I'm with you again on Monday, I'll read you everything. Suffice to say that Eddie and his friends and his family, they're all going crazy, man. They're all going crazy with excitement, not negativity, not protesting. Their eyes are aglow, waiting for the next thing that is told to them. I'm very, very happy. Let's see. Yesterday, the framework protester, they told us to go out and protect the walls. I think I read that. Kazemi came out, Sauter, and they hit the few that were there with water cannons. This was just a short distance from Sauter's followers who are inside doing trouble. Framework follows peaceful. Allah, Kazemi. We're going over to Sauter's palace. We're going to do this. We're going to do that. Sauter has asked us, Mr. Frank, his followers, to continue to sit in, but do it out in front of the Parliament building, not inside of Parliament. We believe he wants to clean it up so that he can bring in the government. He said, clean this place up. Do not leave it that way. Do not leave until the demands are met. And we see Kazemi again on the television talking to us, asking for dialogue between parties for a peaceful solution, but not anything to do with the framework. Okay. I say it's all good. See Kazemi being deleted. Okay. This is all good, but I don't want to take the time. Sauter calling for a change in Iraq. Yeah, I know. He wants us to come out. We're supporting him. Yeah, okay. Fine. Wow, this is long. Anyway, Sauter calling for federal. Sauter saying that he's not talking with the framework at all, Frank. He's actually told us again today that he wants to dissolve Parliament. Is that someone new? Thank you, Jennifer Rodriguez. Thank you. God bless you for your financial contribution. He wants to dissolve Parliament and do early elections. Now, we talked about that we gave you the pros and the cons. We told you it would be good for this reason, it would be bad for that reason. But either way, this government, don't forget, sidebar, I want to tell you something about the government. And he's saying they want to dissolve the Parliament and do early elections, saying also they need this. They need the federal judges to clean the system. I think I read that to you already. We're hearing that Kazemi has made a big deal with the CBI. It says we still hearing See that? We still hearing that Kazemi made a big deal with the CBI and the dinar rate will change very soon, they tell us, when we do not know, especially with the political issues going on. But Kazemi and the CBI have reached a deal. It sounds like they're going to float the dinar, but we are not too sure and not sure when. So as you can see, family, right there, this was yesterday. The rumor exploded. The moment that anybody in Iraq says something, those that are there take it and exaggerate it. The moment we say something, some people take it and exaggerate it. So we started by telling you that the rumor that's out there, and I said, I know about the rumor, is that they're going to float the Iraqi dinar tomorrow. To which I said, no, I don't think so. And I gave you a reason based on auctions last week. And I gave you a reason based on July 31st accomplishments, 30 days later. And I gave you more reasons on top of this as well, too. But I don't know. Did I show that to you? I don't know. This is hot in Iraq. It is everywhere. It's graffiti in the men's bathroom. It's everywhere. And these 3 videos, actually, and Eddie has told us there's more videos, Mr. Frank. It's everywhere. And they're seeing it, they're hearing it in their language, just the way Walkingstick told you that it was going to happen. Continuing. Frank, Eddie says that these videos are out all over. He's been seeing them over and over again. Also, they talk about our currency and what we used to use in the past, like the coins. In the last, they taught in the last speech that they did on TV. In the last, they talked about notes. Yeah, notes. That's what this video is all about. They talked about notes and they discussed the possibility of the dinar and investment opportunities. Now, the other video, Mr. Frank, that we have seen talked about closely same thing. In other words, it talked about the same thing. It was close to the same subject, the same thing about how Iraq dinar was going to change. They didn't say how much, but they did touch on Kazemi and that the CBI have a deal. The other video, here, let me show you that much here. The other video has more information about investment opportunities for us as citizens here in our country and what to look for in the days to come. And what to look for in the days to come. What are all these videos about? What are the commercials about? What are the documentations about? What is everything that Walkingstick told you that they were going to print and they were going to show the citizens? It's about the monetary reform, the education to the citizens. And right up there up on top, you see that? And they talk about the investment opportunities here and what to look for in the days to come. Yeah, I'll give them all 30 days for this month. In the days to come, Eddie said there is another video, Frank, and that one is talking also about the new notes and the coins to offset the rise of the dinar. The only way it'll rise is if it floats. Rumors can be fascinating, can't they? Yeah, that's what they're talking to us about. Because that's what these 3, actually now 4 apparently, videos are about. Yeah, the coins to offset the rise of the dinar. It'll only rise when it floats. And make operational for daily transactions. This all leads to a rate change. It has to be that way. It's the only way it can add up to a rate change from what we seeing. None have talked about here. It's the only thing. They're not lying to us. They're speaking plain Iraqi. We understand our language, okay? Not plain English. They're speaking. Can you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth right now, Iraqi citizens? Yeah. Good. Because this is going to lead to a rate change. It has to. That's the only thing that this can add up to. A rate change from what we are seeing and what they're telling us. None. And there has been no talk about political issues, just about the dinar. It is amazing how that stopped all of a sudden, just the way you and Walkingstick told us to forget about it. Somebody forgot about it. Yeah. To which I say, excellent report. Excellent report, because that's exactly what we got. Now, now I don't know if they're going to float it as of tonight, and we also believe that there is a total of 3 videos. If you have found a 4th one, let me know. These 3 videos that we have seen, please keep sending me your interpretation of all the videos that come out, because there will be many more than just these 4 of what the videos are saying. The video that talks about the new small category notes and exchange rate and the fills has been taken down. We no longer are able to see it. Roger that. Roger that. He said that. Roger that, Mr. Frank. Eddie says that he's talking to his bank friend on the phone and he will send more. Excuse me? Yeah. Eddie says that he's talking to his friend on the phone, and he will send you more. To which I say, hey, the monetary reform is getting so hot in your country and internationally that today and yesterday, notice they don't even talk about Malachi or the framework. Just like Walkingstick and I told you, Eddie, the monetary reform is marching right over them, straight into your economic reform. Remember, Walkingstick and I told you, they will make videos, they will make documentations, they will make commercials, and that is what you are witnessing right now. And that's what you are witnessing and watching right now. To explain to you step by step of the monetary reform that is bringing you a new currency and a new exchange rate. Son, it is so hot in Iraq, and it has nothing to do with your temperature. Neil, tell Eddie to keep sending his interpretation of all 3 videos and all the ones that come out. There'll be more tomorrow, at least the ones that he is seeing. These videos are from trusted sources, a trusted television program called Dinar in your country. In other words, you can trust what you are seeing and what you are hearing. And notice they're just spilling the beans of what has already been said to you. That's why they have the, not audacity, but almost the authority to speak this way. It's not a secret, family. It's not a... You know who it's a secret to? To those that are just so stubborn and refuse to believe that this is about to happen. Continuing today at 6:18 p.m. Frank, Eddie, one of the other videos, he says, speaks about dinar rate changing coming in days. It says the dinar will start to... I don't know. I'm giving them 30 days. Frank, Eddie, one of the other videos speaks about the dinar rate changing in coming days. It says that the dinar will start to change. Sir, that sounds like a float to us. That's the only way it can constantly change, the way you taught us. But there is no definite time yet that we know of. They're just saying that this is going to start to change. We are going to start to prepare ourselves with our bank. That's enough. So, I don't know about the rumor that's in Iraq, that's on the internet, that we know about for 3 days. I don't know. I've told you a lot tonight, an awful lot. I would suggest that you go back and consider studying all of these notes and understanding it in depth. I took you from the float. I took you from the idea of Parliament being dissolved. I took you to the idea that the majority rule would be a good thing versus a bad thing. We told you about the auctions. In my opinion, why won't this rumor is just not it's just not ripe yet. You know, when you take a banana and you peel it and it's still kind of green inside. Yeah, this rumor, in my opinion, is just not ripe enough yet. But it is a banana. It is going to be peeled. It is going to be eaten. It will provide nutrition. It is a real banana. Yeah. Talked to you about the caretaker government. I talked to you about many different subjects tonight. We talked to you about the videos and what they are saying. And it's not that it's not like they're not saying it. They're saying it. If you speak Arabic, we have them inside of our final article thread. Please enjoy. We talked to you about what the video was saying to the citizens of Iraq, about the fills, the coins, the new small category notes, the exchange rate, everything that Walkingstick told us that was going to be laid out. We explained all of that to you. Now, what I want to do is give you two more other pieces of information. And hold on. Seriously. See, I have problems, family. Hold on. God, help me, please, Father. Thank you, Father. All I did was I was blowing my nose, but I had to take notes. It was on the back of this one. All right, two things, and then we say goodbye to each other, okay? Did you enjoy your conference call tonight? Please take it to God in prayer. Did you enjoy the information from Novatech? Please take it to God in prayer. I thank you kindly for being with us tonight, and I'll leave you with these last two things. Galway girl is saying, hey, something profound about sitting of the government. Yeah. Well, first, let me tell you this. In my opinion, at 8 p.m. 8 p.m. Tomorrow, Iraqi time, Sauder will talk to the Iraqi citizens in a nation address. He will be given a nation's address to the entire country. It'll be probably around 4 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for us. Yeah. Now, do you think that Sauder is going to come out kind of like... what is that speech that the president made? The State of the Union? What condition our union is in? Well, do you think that based on the rumor, that we're hearing, it's going to float tomorrow, based on all the information that these videos are putting out, do you think that Sauder is going to talk about the Iraqi dinar, the exchange rate, the new currency, the new fills, the coins? Do you think that will be in Sauder's speech tomorrow? Claire, yeah, all of you, look for this. Look for it, okay? By the way, all admins, Claire, DJ Tyrone, Toy. Once in a while we get Toy VP that comes in here.
He's in there.
He's in there right now? Toy, sup? And all of you, thank you. Thank you. You remember the Olympics when they disrespected Isaiah Thomas and Michael Jordan went to the Olympics instead? I mean, Isaiah Thomas only won 2 championships before Michael Jordan even won one, but they didn't let him go. And they created something called the Dream Team. Remember that? Well, to all of our KTFA admins, to all of our staff, your teamwork is my dream team. Thank you for everything you've done. So, family, tomorrow we hope that we will find out. Maybe Samson will be able to give us that information. Whatever the case is, Sauter will be doing a national speech to the entire country tomorrow around 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Now, the other thing that I want to leave you with is about the government of Iraq. So here we go. You ready? Pay close attention. In my opinion, how many times have I told you Kazemi has his government? All right, 2 times, okay. How many times have I told you, let it go? Don't worry about the government, about elections, about Kazemi being the prime minister. Let it go. Leave Sauter alone and what he's saying and doing. Kazemi, Eddie, let it go. Kazemi has a plan. I can't tell you about it, just let it go. How many times? I see one person over here, Stephanie says, tons of times. Yeah, a whole bunch of stinking times, huh? So why do I tell you that? Why do I constantly say that? Are we not looking for a seated government in order to have a budget, in order to have the rate? Are we not? Therefore, allow me to say this, in my opinion, Kazemi has his government. He does not need to sit it. And that's why he's going about his business. And that's why today you hear Eddie tell you, Kazemi got a big deal with the CBI governor. I know, Eddie. Since January, Kazemi has had his government. And as much as Iran said, no, you don't. Yes, I do. And I told you, don't pay attention to these bozos. Stop it. It's just going to give you ulcer. It's just going to drive you crazy. And you're going to sit there and pull your hair out. You can't figure it out. What's he talking about? Nonsense. It makes no sense, Frank. This is never going to happen. Okay. So I say to you in a very powerful way, and I pray to God that you are able to absorb this. I mean, let it soak right through your tissues into the bone marrow of your bones, into the osteoplasts that create every cell of your human body. Let it soak into the dendrites that connect your synaptic gaps of your brain. Understand what I just told you. Let's resolve the political issue because we have a seated government. Let's resolve the political issue versus sitting a government that is seated all year long. I pray to God that you enjoyed your conference call with us tonight. God bless you all. I love you. I love you in the way that Christ wants me to love you. Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. Nothing more, nothing less. Just what we need. Lead me not into temptation, but deliver me from it straight into your arms. And please forgive me as I try really hard to forgive others. For thine is the kingdom and the power and the glory forever and ever and ever, Papa. Forever. You are my God. And I pray to you through the blood of Jesus Christ by the Holy Spirit. Amen. 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 Y'all take care of each other. Lift each other. Pray for each other. Don't yell at each other. Don't scream at each other. Don't curse at each other. Don't think bad thoughts about each other. because everybody was made in the image of God. You don't want anger towards God, do you? Respect everyone. Y'all take care of each other. Oh, there is one more thing. I was waiting for people to leave. They didn't. Walkingstick sent me a text. He sure did. In fact, I'll show it to you. Yeah, he just sent it when we were starting. See the time? Here, can you read it? So, there's the rest of it, I'm sorry. So, Walking Stick, just as we're starting Tubi with you guys, he says, "Hey, Frank." No, he don't say, "Hey, Frank." My two associates in the bank management outside the borders are leaving, you know, the ones that came over to deal with the ATM machines, are leaving Friday. They will be headed back to the States. I will know more in a few days. Yeah. What you doing next Monday for our UB2B family? Y'all take care. God bless. Bye-bye. Aloha.
Goodbye.
I was a real good boy.
You drank your water?
What water? I was a real good boy. I get 4 cookies, right?
Okay.
5?
4 tiny cookies.
4 tiny cookies. But Linda, listen to me. Listen, let's bargain, okay?
My name is not Linda.
Your name is not Linda? Hold on. Let me see here. Oh, hi, babe.
No cookies for you. Good night.